studio, this is Wildcast.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Czarina Nafarrate.
And I'm Danielle Carpenter. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The Greek community plays an important role on the U of A campus. Wildcast reporter Brandon Mejia has an inside look at the new expansion happening on Greek Row and what impact it might have on student life.
Just like classes are a beloved athletics, the Greek community plays an important role in the University of Arizona's student life. With the addition and expansion of several houses on Greek Row, faculty and students are optimistic about the future of the university's environment. With the 16 housed fraternities and sororities that sit on First Street, Greek Row will fill up to 19 houses by the start of the fall semester.
So the two fraternities that are building on Greek Row are taking the last places on Greek Row, or the Greek Village as it's called, for their expansion. So they will be the last fraternities added to First Street.
With the 48 housed and unhoused fraternities and sororities that surround the University of Arizona, Greek Row will officially be filling up. The majority of the houses that sit on 1st and 2nd Street are mainly sororities, but with the addition of 3 new houses come the end of 2014, 3 new neighbors will join Greek Row. The returning Alpha Chi Omega will be moving into the Parker building off First, and the construction is already underway for Sig Ep and Sigma Chi. With the Greek Row directly on the UA campus, many students rely on the Greek housing to be close to class and the student environment. How does that help compare to other schools?
The Greek community might be a little less influential for students. I know that at ASU they run a program kind of like that where they don't have it on campus. They have it separately. They have to rent out buildings.
With Fall Rush right around the corner, housing can be the most vital aspect during recruitment.
Chapters do perform at a higher level, and they do have their own facilities and have a place to meet and share meals together and kind of be around one central place throughout the entire day. And so chapters definitely look into expanding and having chapter facilities that they can have. It does help out with chapters, I think.
Whether it's the community, the networking, or the friends, Greek life has become a major influence in the student environment. And with the Greek community continuing to expand, so will the chapters in the upcoming years. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Brandon Mejia.
UA Body Smart is hosting its 2nd annual Body Smart Fair. The event was started to encourage students to feel comfortable in their own skin. Last year, the fair was actually called Love Your Body Day and was mostly targeted toward women. This year, the name was changed to be gender inclusive. Among the many campus organizations participating in the fair are UA Active Minds, the UA Nutritional Science Club, Force, Campus Recreation, the Stress Busters, Pride Alliance, and Cooking on Campus. The event will be held from 10 to 2 p.m. on the campus mall.
The U of A is well known for its efforts in sustainability. Wildcast reporter Haley Ford took a look at how Recyclemania is helping students pitch in on the effort to go green on campus.
Recyclemania is in full swing on campus at the University of Arizona. Recyclemania is an 8-week competition between top colleges and university recycling programs in the United States, encouraging students to go green. The U of A has put their own flair to the program by making the 8-week competition a dorm hall event where halls match head-to-head and can win incentives for their achievements. Students are encouraged to recycle glass, paper, plastic, aluminum, ink cartridges, and also become more aware of how we can reduce our carbon footprint. Joe Ramirez has more on the story.
We are currently in 14th place nationally. In our division, we compete in the Gorilla division, which is basically sheer volume of recyclables. Recyclemania is really a chance for us to promote recycling and environmental sustainability on campus. The halls do a competition between themselves.
It's currently in 14th place in the national competition. Recyclemania is an excellent way for students to get involved and go green.
I think Recyclemania and all that kind of stuff is good for the environment. It promotes, reusable items, renewable energy, helps promote, sustainable, and it also helps the environment because I'm a public health major specializing in environmental health and occupational health. And so, I just believe that, with the way our environment is going right now, it's probably best that we start, promoting, sustainable use.
During Recyclemania, students can attend their hall's sustainability programs and the EcoRep sponsored event, Earth Hour, on the UA Mall Saturday, March 29th from 8 to 10 p.m. The 2013 winner last year was Pima Hall. Who will it be this year? Reporting for Wildcast at the University of Arizona main campus, I'm Haley Ford.
The season for Girl Scout cookies is finally here, and people are stocking up on their favorites. Wildcast reporter Riley Brown found out how the cookie business is faring on campus.
Girl Scout cookies! $4 a box! Whether they're out on the mall, in front of your classes, or at the grocery store, you've probably noticed Girl Scout season is in full swing. Last year, Girl Scouts USA sold over 200 million boxes of cookies, the most popular being Thin Mints.
I bought like 20 boxes probably last season.
This is their excitement about earning bigger prizes and reward incentives depending on how many boxes they sell.
There's like badges that you get, like patches, and then there's like stuffed animals.
There's a theme to every year.
Yeah, there's always theme.
According to the report, in 2013, Girl Scouts USA brought in a revenue of nearly $7 billion with help from the 1.8 million Girl Scouts nationwide, 40,000 of which are here in Arizona.
I like to sell Girl Scout cookies, like meeting people, learning new things, and just like helping the community.
It got me into charity and to working and helping others.
This nonprofit cookie industry provides a foundation for young girls all over America to get involved and make a difference in their community.
My favorite cookie is probably Samoa's.
Mine is Samoa versus Thin.
They are the coconut ones with chocolate. I have no idea what the name of it is. Yeah, Samoa's.
Reporting from the UA Mall for Wildcast, I'm Riley Brown.
I love Thin Mints. They're my favorite. I will eat them all day, every day.
Those and tag-alongs, but I actually have a box of a box of Thin Mints in my freezer because they're way better frozen.
Oh, yes. I will try that, definitely. Tuition has nearly doubled over the last 6 years, and ASUA is pushing for a guaranteed tuition plan for UA students. ASUA President Morgan Abraham presented his idea for the initiative at the last ASUA Senate meeting. Abraham plans to reach out to several organizations and utilize social media to spread the word. According to the Daily Wildcat, the movement hopes to reach more than just students, and Abraham said he wants to get the surrounding community involved, including local PTAs, high schools, and professors. ASUA will begin to reach out to the legislature in March.
After the break, see how Coach Andy Lopez's return to the game is shaping the team.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff, the Hoff. Get Hoff with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
Welcome back. Cat Cash is a popular way for students to purchase things on campus, but new changes are helping. Students save money for off-campus as well. Reporter Sheridan Fiddleman took a closer look at the way students are buying and saving with Cat Cash in Tucson.
Many businesses and retail stores have now figured out a way to help make college just a little bit more convenient for students. Jack in the Box, Eat Pita, the CVS Pharmacy, Paradise Bakery, Frog and Firkin, and Beach Bunny Tanning Salon are just a few of the many places that are now taking Cat Cash.
It's really convenient to have all my money on one card so I can go anywhere I want on or off campus and use my Cat card.
If you are in fact interested in setting up Cat Cash to your Cat card, Just go to the Cat Cash office located on the first floor of the Student Union, and you'll be on your way to a much more flexible college life.
So since getting Cat Cash last year at the beginning of January, our sales have gone up like probably 50% on the Cat Cash. It's really helpful. A lot of girls are asking for it, so we got it, and they're happy about it.
Well, I mean, I think it's handy. I personally don't use it. I think it's kind of a long process to deal with, so kind of an up to opinion.
There are, in fact, some restrictions on the Cat Cash. You may not purchase any alcohol, tobacco, firearms, or lottery tickets. There is also a maximum balance of $500, but the funds don't ever expire. For more information, go to catcash.arizona.edu. Reporting at University Boulevard for Wildcast, I'm Sheridan Fiddleman.
We've reached record highs the past couple of days, and Tucsonans have been soaking in the sun. We'll turn you over now to weather reporter Shay Sorensen to see if the warm weather is here to stay. Shay?
Good evening, Wildcats. While most of the Southwest and California are thirsty for rain, the East Coast has been hammered with both snow and rain. This is all due to a ridge of high pressure that forces the jet stream to move around it, which in turn allows cooler temperatures and extreme weather to take hold in the east. This ridge will weaken by Thursday, lowering daytime highs to the mid to upper 70s. Mostly sunny skies can be expected for most of the week, and the overnight temps will be in the low 50s and upper 40s. The high clouds occupying our skies this week will produce beautiful sunsets, so be sure to keep an eye out around 6:10 p.m. That is all I have for you, Wildcats, and I'll see you next time.
The highly anticipated college baseball season is here, and UA's coach Andy Lopez is ready for it. Wildcast reporter Madison Noble has the story on his return.
Our beloved head baseball coach Andy Lopez has returned to coaching after his open heart surgery in October. This is only his 4th week back on the field, but he is ready to start this year's journey to the College World Series.
Great day today for me. I went to my cardiologist this morning. He said, I'll see you in 3 months. Everything looks great and you're fine and get your confidence back. So I said, okay. So I'm doing well and working out 6 days a week again. Feel good. I feel good, and I'm excited for the season to be going and excited to see this team progress.
The baseball team believes in holding themselves to a higher standard. They were determined to not make things slip while Coach Lopez was away in recovery.
Having him back is definitely a good thing. He's our commander-in-chief, he's our leader, and he just brings out a whole new side to us, intensity-wise, and getting us prepped for the season.
I like what I see, and they're good guys, and they have very good work ethic. They're going about it the right way, which I'm very happy to say. And in terms of the coming weekend, opening weekend, that hasn't changed. I mean, I know it's a long season. I've been doing this for 32 years, and I tell my guys all the time, if we win the first 3 games, they don't shut the season down and book you into Omaha. And if for some reason you struggle in the first 3 games, they don't shut the place down and turn it into a Walmart. The season keeps going. It's 56 games of baseball.
I would say the environment definitely has changed a little bit. Coach Lopez brings an intensity that not a lot of people can bring out. He brings out that next level of us, to compete more, to be more aggressive, and just to be intense in general.
Just a few months after his extensive surgery, Coach Andy Lopez is feeling good and is ready for the season to progress. He is now looking forward, hoping to get his team to Omaha for another national championship. Reporting at High Corbett Field for Wildcast, I'm Madison Noble.
Women's basketball has been training hard this season. Wildcast reporter Justice Davis talked to the players to see how they look back on their recent games.
Today I had the pleasure of speaking with Coach Butts and players Erica Barnes and Carissa Crutchfield of the women's basketball team. I spoke with them about the goals for the rest of the season and the future of the program.
We would continue to play hard versus hanging our heads, and I thought we did a good job of making shots that were open.
Players say effort and working together helped them beat ASU.
Our mindset and our mentality was kind of different, and we was actually playing for each other and with each other.
I think we played together. I think we were tough enough to finish for 40 minutes. We played together for 40 minutes, and we were just confident. I think we were just having fun while playing basketball.
Coach Butts' goal is to make it to the NCAA tournament.
We want want to get to the tournament, and that's something that has been very elusive, and that's always a goal, postseason play in terms of the NCAA tournament. We've certainly been to postseason, but NCAA tournament.
Coach says new recruits are eager to play next season.
They're hungry, they're ready to get here and ready to contribute.
Wildcats take on Utah this Friday. Tune in.
This past weekend held an exciting event for local cyclists. The Old Pueblo mountain bike race was held on Oracle and hosted thousands of people from across the country. U of A's very own journalism assistant professor and Tucson Velo blogger Mike McKisson competed for his second time. McKisson competed on a two-man team in which they alternated taking turns riding the long and strenuous course. Todd Sato, a UA graduate, is the president and co-founder of Epic Rides, the cycling company that hosted the event.
After the break, hear what basketball fans have to look forward to with the renovation of McKale Center.
People may tune out someone they see on a median trying to sell newspapers.
Those extra few hours of having to swipe your CAT card to get in at night might be keeping non-U of A students out of the library.
And while some are traveling to Mexico for cheaper gas, others are forced to pay those high prices at the pump.
Students and parents are always invited to come cheer on the Wildcats.
We'll see you back here next week for another edition of Wildcast.
With men's basketball wrapping up its 2014 season, the McKale Center is finally ready for a new look. Wildcast reporter Jacob Clarkson has more on what renovations fans have to look forward to.
2014 is a year of change for the Wildcats as they will officially start renovations on the McKale Center. Athletic Director Greg Burns says the renovations will begin immediately following the 2014 gymnastics season.
Everything we do, we want to compete for championships, and this is another important part of giving us the foundation to do so. There's just one part. I think it's going to have a really positive impact on a lot of our student athletes, and it's also going to have a very positive impact on our fans with the new concessions and the rest.
Women's basketball head coach Nia Butts says that not only will the stadium help increase fan support, but it will also help motivate the players while working in their new stadium.
People are visual, and they like to see new, bright, and shiny things. I think, for example, our scoreboard, I think that it's incredible, and a great atmosphere. It gives you energy. That's why people always talk about the six-man award, the crowd and different things like that. So I think there's no doubt when the building is full of energy, it bleeds into the players.
Both men's and women's athletics will be receiving a new locker room. As for the appearance of McKale, the seats will be redone and painted, eliminating all of the yellow upper deck seating.
I think it'll make McKale a better place. It's already good, but it'll just make it that much better.
From the seats to the concessions to the bathrooms and even the new scoreboard, some of the many things being renovated at McKale. With 40 years since any prior renovations, it's easy to say McKale's quite due. It's no doubt that with $30 million to spend, not only will the appearance of McKale change drastically, but the energy and atmosphere will make McKale a new home. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Jacob Clarkson.
Speaking of men's basketball, our own sports reporter Chelsea Moe has been cheering on the Wildcats. What's it like being in the stands, Chelsea?
Hi Wildcats. Well, they've got great energy, guys. It's pretty amazing to see Zona Zoo is the best place to be during games, and I've got a quick video to show you guys what it's all about.
The McKale Center seats 14,545 fans that just love some UA basketball.
Our Cats are number 2 in the nation right now, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about our fans.
Students get to the McKale Center plenty early to reserve spots for the game.
While there's thousands of students at the UA, only hundreds fit into the Zona Zoo. I asked some devoted UA cats how long they typically wait.
At least an hour.
At least an hour.
A couple hours sometimes.
Students also think it's pretty cool to cheer on the number 2 team in the nation.
It's insane. I mean, basketball is my favorite sport there is, so like to have our team doing so well, it's the best feeling in the world.
Some students find themselves going to more games this year than ever before.
We've been to a lot this year.
While some believe loss of Brandon Ashley could hurt NCAA title hopes, others remain hopeful and wish him a fast recovery.
We'll be okay. I was scared the first game, and I know the week after he got injured, my accounting teacher had us take a moment of silence, and we were devastated.
UA wishes Ashley a fast recovery and will continue to cheer on their UA Cats.
Go Arizona! Woo!
I'm Chelsea Miller, reporting for Wildcast.
In other sports, Arizona softball run-ruled 4th-ranked Alabama before shutting out Grand Canyon to sweep the Hillenbrand Invitational and improve to a 9-0 on the season. In their last game, Shelby Babcock threw a 2-hit gem while Mo Mercado supplied 5 RBI, including a grand slam. On Sunday, UA Baseball had a 7-1 victory to take 2 of 3 games from visiting team Kent State. Cody Hamlin pitched 7 strong innings on the mound. Hamlin, a redshirt right-hander, allowed just 1 run and struck out 3, leading to victory. In basketball this week, Jermaine Marshall led the Sun Devils to a 69-66 victory in double overtime on Friday night. However, TJ McConnell was named one of 23 finalists for the Bob Cousy Collegiate Point Guard of the Year Awards. Also, Sean Miller has advanced to round 16 in the Coaches Charity Challenge. The Cats will go on to play Game 26 against Utah on February 19th at 8 p.m. That's all in sports, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Chelsea. As always, thanks for tuning in to Wildcast. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu or on our YouTube channel, UATV CH3.
We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast.